Okay, so good morning, guys. I'm just waking up. Oh my god, really sleepy. Anyway, I'm waking up so that we can do something. Today we're going to do a day in the life. Oh my god, I'm so excited. We're going to do a day in the life of a university forex trader who is profitable, but what's not it made some money, right? Okay, so in today's vlog, we're going to be using this Rode mic so that the sound can come out very clear. And today we're going to do some simple things. We're going to do some back testing. We all know that as a trader, you're supposed to do back testing. It is actually non-negotiable. Okay, now this is how the sound. This is how the sound sounds. Is it? This is how it sounds after I have connected this Rode mic. So what I was trying to explain to you that today we're going to do some simple day in the life of a trader, and day in the life of a trader is a day in the life of a university trader. It's not that luxurious lifestyle that you see on the internet. Today we're going to do simple things and we're going to learn from them actually. So we're going to start with backtesting, and if you know well as a trader, you cannot prove your edge if you don't do backtesting. So when you backtest, you eliminate the fear, you eliminate the doubt that you always have in yourself, and you gain a lot of confidence in your trading strategy. So we're going to do backtesting. We are also going to read something called Rich Dad Poor Dad. I want to get a quote, and then because I want to teach you about how to be a different version of you, a version that is better of yourself as a trader. Even if you're still in the trenches, I mean, even if you're still down there struggling, at least you build something for yourself. So we are going to use this book. It is called, I don't know if you see it, it is actually called Rich Dad Poor Dad. And don't mind about this. This is the bill that I used to buy my laptop, this HP laptop. It cost me about this is about $560. Yeah, but this book is going to be helpful for us. We're going to learn something about it. Then after, we're going to go for a walk. I want to show you how we play golf. I'm going to take you to the golf field because yeah, I'm a profitable trader. I can manage to play golf, you know. So that is the life that I want you to see. That is the life, that is a simple day in the life of a trader. There's nothing big, but my day an upcoming profitable trader is supposed to be simple. It is actually supposed to be one of the days where I get to reflect, journal, do all that good stuff, right? Yeah. So we are going to I'm going to open my laptop and then we start with back testing, right? So you know I trade XAUSD and also I trade BTCUSD. So those are the pairs that we're majorly going to focus on. Okay, so the way I do my back testing, what I'm going to do first of all, I'm going to first scroll through, let's say I'm going to backtest XAUSD. I'm going to use the 1 hour time frame, and then I'll be able to first scroll all the way where I want to start backtesting from and see how the market has been moving for me and how I could be able to utilize the potential movements of these pairs. So I'm going to start from maybe I'll start from January, and then I start asking myself, how do I analyze this market? How did it go these days? And how did I trade? So when you backtest, you are literally removing the doubt, you are removing the doubt in yourself. You know that now you are good to go. You can do this on your own, right? So backtesting is very, very important as a trader. So when you do backtesting, you remove the fear. You actually also remove the doubt in yourself, you personally, because I feel like backtesting gives you that confidence to say that if at all I hit stop loss this week, but I followed my plan, I followed my rules, that means that this setup at one point it is going to again work, right? Unlike when you don't backtest, whether you have a good setup or not, you won't have the confidence in yourself to say, okay, maybe I lost this trade, but you will fear to enter again because if the setup has not worked for you, it means that high chances are there of it not working again, right? But if you do backtesting, trust me, even if you are trading with $10, even if you're trading with just $5, you will be able to have that confidence to say, I know I'm a profitable trader. At some point, this thing is going to work for me as a person. Backtest, backtest, backtest. There is no way I can advise you to because I'm not that smart. I'm not that, I'm not that big trader. But one thing I know is that if you do test out your results, if you see your age, if you try more of your age, honestly, it is going to work for you. It is going to work out in the end. So do back testing. Try to collect as much data as you can. For example, me, I'm someone who trades. I trade only two pairs, XAU and BTC. So those two pairs, I'll be able to collect data from 2023. I see how has price been, has it been respecting my order blocks? Does it even work for my strategy? So that that one alone helps me personally to understand that my pairs, these pairs that I trade, they can be able to work during this time, they can be able to work these days, and I have to avoid trading when there is this and this and this. So when you backtest, you'll see that okay, XAUSD respects more of breaker blocks, XAUSD respects more of order blocks, and the moment you backtest, you gain that confidence. Honestly, you feel yourself as a trader, you feel like, yeah, this is meant for me. Even if it hasn't worked, you will gain back your hope that you have lost maybe on the trade, right? Yeah. So do the back testing. It will pay off. Honestly, it will pay off if you keep collecting your data. Then another thing that I wanted to talk about is what we call journaling. Journaling as a trader is very, very important. So since it's a weekend and I'm free, honestly, I don't have lectures today, and you guys know I'm still in university in my third year. Honestly, if you journal your trades, it's like learning from a mistake. So for me, when I journal, honestly, there's a way I feel like I have learned from maybe this mistake. I have learned from it so that I don't repeat it if at all. Let's say I marked my order block and I did not take the trade. That simply means that if I learn from that mistake, no way I'm going to repeat that same mistake. No, because I have literally learned from it. I now know what I'm supposed to do, and I'm confident in my trading that I will be able to make profits in the long term by simply learning from the mistakes that I have made. So there is a time I remember when I was supposed to be, I was a good analyst, but I was not that good at executing my trades that I would have analyzed. And that is something that makes traders fail. You know that confidence that you have when you're analyzing. You see the order block, you mark it. You see the breaker block, you mark it. But then when it comes to executing the trade by pressing the buy or sell button, you fail. And what's the cause of that? The cause of that is simply that you do not take time to to write down, because if the mistake is done once, it simply means that if you learn from that mistake, you can literally correct yourself and start again, start afresh, right? But if you repeat the same mistake consecutively, it means that you're going to get stuck in that loop, in that cycle of not doing anything good, right? Yeah. So that is basically it about this journaling. And write down why you entered the trade. I want you to always write down why you entered the trade. I also want you to write down the emotions that you felt when you were in that trade, because we all know it, we all understand that this trading, at some point, we are all human. You will have emotions, maybe close the trade early, or even revenge trade after losing a trade. Yeah, but when you learn from that mistake, when you simply learn from it, there's a way you gain confidence, and understand that, man, if you understand how this thing works, there is no way you're going to fail. Trading is going to be easy for you because I'm not saying I'm that profitable, no, but at least I've seen some profits on my, you know, I've seen some profits in my trading journey. And yeah, so I'm actually thinking about starting a challenge of uh I'm trying to maybe turn like $36 into $100,000. And people might say, hell no, that's not possible. And you didn't understand what I'm meaning. $36, you can purchase a 5K funded account. So it's more of turning a small funded account into a big loads of funded accounts. So because we all know that small accounts, unless you're a flipper, small accounts are not, even if you're a flipper, honestly, that is not trading. You're basically gambling, trying to risk everything on your account, risking it all. That means that if at all you lose it all, bro, you're going to do what? You're going to go back to the village, honestly. Yeah. So that is it for journaling. Honestly, don't try to over risk. Don't try to stick to the plan. Remember, trading, if you want to make money, it is more of consistent small profits, writing, learning from your mistakes, and constantly improving. Don't try to be perfect because there is no perfection in Forex, but try to improve at least, if you made a mistake yesterday, maybe you closed the trade early. Next time, try to hold the trade longer, because when you hold longer your trade and you let it hit your take profit, you will have a good risk to reward ratio, right? So actually, one thing I forgot to say, I'm going to also do something. I have a call. I'm going to go hop onto a call with one of my students, and then we can go for the last part of today's vlog, today's day in the life. I hope you guys are liking it, but yeah, so I hope we can go for after. I hope you like it. We are going for golf. We're going to see how we play golf, and yeah, so me, I have connections. Don't think I have connections. I can play golf anytime, anyhow. So, and by the way, that's the dream of every trader, to be free, to be able to do whatever they want. That's the main reason as to why we start trading. Okay, so we are done with the back testing. We are done with the journaling. The call, I this lady was supposed to come for the class. She didn't turn up because it's a weekend. I think she went to church. Ladies. But yeah, so I think now we can go for the golf. And yeah, so I'm going to go and play golf with my friend. And yeah, I think we could call it a day, and we could call it a day in the life of a young trying to get a young trader trying to get to 1,000, plus dollars with draws, all those 10,000s like we see on the internet, if they're real, yeah. But yeah, so that was it for majorly the day in the life of me, because that is basically it. That is my life as a trader. Yeah. And then now we're going to go for golf. I'm going to close my laptop and then yeah, set up for golf. And yeah, and in case we don't meet again today, I actually want to start challenges of turning I want to document my whole funded journey, and because I have funded accounts, and yeah, so I'm going to document all those, and then we see how it goes. Honestly, we see how it goes, and we pray I pass those challenges and they get those massive payouts. Oh my god, the joy of being a university trader and you're making that money, bro. I feel myself. I want to feel more of myself. Trading is not easy. Don't let anyone lie to you. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with this because this is nice. How do I look? Mafia trader. Anyway, guys, see you in the next one. Bye.
Mm. Wow, wow.